Good morning, everybody. My name is Atik, and I'm on the interpretation course. Welcome, everyone. Apart from the tedious course, which is interpretation, the interpretation course, and what it entails, I'm presenting today my plan or my strategy in order to find employment or training, in order to find the correct voluntary training so that I can actually exercise my skills in order to form a initial basis on how to become an interpreter. So, apart from this cycle that I've actually put together, as we can see, I've got the interpreting work, which covers, the course syllabus in detail. But from the interpreting work, what I've took out or took to one side is the preparation in order to find voluntary work. So I'm going through the cycle, and the first phase will be the preparation stage that I'm actually going through. Oh, sorry, which way? I'm actually thinking. So I'm going through the preparation stage, and then the root stage, and then the contact stage, and the response stage. And that will be the whole cycle of actually planning my finding in order to find voluntary work. And this is not a one practical event that I'll do once. I'll actually repeat this cycle every time I look for voluntary work. Okay. So, is it that arrow to go to the next one?
Yeah. Or the bottom.
So am I going right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the key thing that I will initiate will be to research the voluntary organisations. So look for ways to actually research these voluntary organisations. And then I've listed a few organisations that I'm familiar with so far. So this would be my strategy all the time that I would actually apply.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll move on to the next slide. Now, what I've got is, although I've researched the organisations, what I'll have to do then is I'll have to step back and scrutinise or try to examine my CV and see whether my CV is actually tailored correctly in order to find voluntary work. Okay, so that would mean to me that I would have to reconstruct my CV to the specific need of actually finding voluntary work. I hope that's clear.
Mm-hmm.
And as well as that, I would also add a decisive covering letter, so that it's actually the first document that the potential organisation will actually see, in order to see whether I could actually get a step in the door of actually doing voluntary work. And then I'll actually go through steps of actually contacting the organisations, either by phone, by writing, by email. So I've got these avenues of actually contacting, various organisations. So I'm not actually restricted to one. I've got these pathways. And then I will go through a responding process of contacting the organisations. So I'll actually follow up the process with a phone call at a later date from when I actually send my letters out to the organisations. So I'll wait a few weeks and I'll get back in touch and follow it through, because they might be too busy at that particular time. So I'll have to see where I'm going with it. And I think that's the final stage of it. So thanks for everybody for having the opportunity to listen. That's it. Any questions, anyone?
Any questions? No? So what type of voluntary organisations would you particularly want to work with?
Well, as I listed on slide 2, I actually mentioned organisations like maybe as far as the police force.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I'd probably be looking at public services, like a CAB organisation, where it's more versatile.
Okay.
And there's a lot more, knowledge, a great amount of wealth of knowledge to actually acquire and to actually learn through interpreting in them kind of organisations. And I see them organisations very, very beneficial for speedy development, them kind of organisations.
Okay.
I don't know whether you agree with me on that one. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, that's open to debate and discussion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you find all the process? Was it easy for you? Challenging? How do you find it? The whole process you go from studying to finding a job.
From studying to actually finding voluntary work. Well, as I'm actually continuing to progress, you know, on this course, what I'm actually, I'm becoming more confident to actually understand the course syllabus and then also understand the doors that are available as potential doorways, you know, in order to find, you know, these organisations. So without the course, I would probably feel more inclined to actually look for work, you know, in a voluntary setting. But because the course is part and parcel connected to me looking for actually work, it gives me that bridged benchmark in order to go out, you know, and seek these organisations and explore more and discover more about these organisations. So no fear, basically. So okay, thanks. Anybody else? Any more questions?
Thank you.
Okay, thanks very much, everyone. Thank you.
Bye.